My name is Suzanne Benderitis. I'm a pastor here at Knox Presbyterian Church, and we have been using these interviews all summer to interview our guest pastors because our senior pastor, Tom MacMillan, has been on sabbatical, getting rest and renewal, and now he's back. So I get to do my very last interview of our non-guest pastor, Tom MacMillan. So Tom, tell us a little bit about where you're currently serving.
Hi, Suzanne. I'm back. So I'm no longer on the Alaskan frontier, though that was incredibly beautiful. But yeah, I'm back.
Well, we are so glad you're back. And we're going to ask you the same questions that we asked all of our guest pastors this summer. And we did a devotional series while you were away on walking with Jesus. So our first question for you is, while you were on sabbatical, what was your favorite way to connect with God?
You know, when we were here at our house, I would usually get up every morning, come outside, and I had a book on Christian mystics that took us all the way back to Jesus and John and Paul and Augustine and Hildegard. And it was a walk through centuries of those who have found various practices and ways to be about prayer and service and devotion. So I'd spent about 2 hours or so kind of reading that. When I was away, either in Alaska or in California, we did a lot of hiking. And in the hiking and the walking, that's kind of a devotional experience for me.
That's awesome. So a little bit of study and walking with others who have walked with Jesus, and then some literal walking outside and just God's creation. That's awesome. Well, so for your sermon this Sunday, which we're excited to have you back in the pulpit, tell us what we should be listening for.
Okay. We're starting with Genesis. And we're in Genesis 1, where God makes humankind in God's likeness and image. And so if we're created very good in the delight of God, then it makes us wonder kind of why do we drift away from that and why do we doubt our goodness? And we kind of slip into a lot of insecurity. And Augustine says, since we're made for and drawn to God, our hearts are restless until they rest in God. And so what I hit on, what is that like to be in a place of restlessness? And then what's it like to return to a place of rest where we can allow God to shelter us and care for us and maybe wake up to who we really are in God's eyes?
Rest sounds really nice. And
I'm sure for you.
Who I am.
I need to thank you for all you've done through this whole summer. It's been incredible to come back and hear all the stories and all that you've done. So way to go.
It's been a great team. It's been a great team, and the congregation has been amazing. But, going back to your sermon, thinking about who I am and seeing myself the way God sees me and resting in that instead of striving for other things, that'll be a great reminder. So the last question we always asked our guest preachers was, what is their favorite sweet treat? But for you, we want to know, was there any treat that you just really enjoyed on your travels this summer, or just something that you came to of like, this is a fun way to unwind, this treat?
All right, well, two of them. One, we happened to end up in California and knew that Nate Hoffa is actually the main person at a winery in the Napa Valley. And so, we stopped by just to see Nate, but also enjoyed what Nate was serving. Here, if you go to Costco, you may drift by some sale items, and this happens to be a very favorite treat. They're coconut almonds and dark chocolate, and they're crazy good.
That sounds great. Well,
maybe you can
bring some of those for us to try. We're so excited to see you again this Sunday. So we will look forward to hearing about that. And for everyone there, we hope you will join us as well. Remember, you are not alone. God cares for you, and so do we. Thanks, Tom. See you Sunday.
Welcome. See you Sunday.